Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. Today we're gonna do a recap of my shopping haul, which going back 12 months in 2020 August, what I've purchased in that month, and going through if I think it's worth it. Did I rate purchase? How do I feel about my purchase of that particular month? And hopefully, finger crossed, it will make me realize maybe I don't need that much of stuff. I had a look of my last videos. It was actually filmed in Chinese, so I'll insert footage without actual any voice because it doesn't make any sense. I'll just talk through each individual products. So the first one that I bought, it was from MAC Prep and Prime Primer. Every year during August, I would get something from MAC because that's when they have the National Lipstick Day, where they buy one, they give you one free. I think that year they had a bug, something with the choosing selection thing from the online system, which I've actually bought 2 things, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lipsticks. So that was a bonus, that was good. The things that I bought, one is the Prep and Prime Primer. This one says you can use it before the sunscreen and prep yourself before you do your makeup, and it did not work at all. It was like, I have no idea why this has even existed. I'm so happy that I think I can have something used along with my sunscreen, you know, particular set where to put this before or after your sunscreen, but it was really not working well for me. I haven't thrown it away because I always think it's my sunscreen's problem, but now I think the time that I've tried to make it work and none of the times it actually worked or did anything different to my final look, it's probably just means the product is not good, and I should just, you know, be harsh on myself and saying you really need to let it go. So that's the first thing. And then I also bought the Extra Dimension highlighter in the Whisper of Guilt. This is actually a very not so popular shade. I've seen this at the Yesstyle DFO as well for such an affordable price. I can't remember, it was like $15 or something. But I actually really like this one. It gives that sort of really yellow tone highlighter, which is something I enjoy. So it's really preference-wise based on each individual person. I really enjoyed it. The packaging is the only thing that I reckon is not the best, considering it's from MAC, the brand, it almost having the same package as some of the Essence product, or maybe not even as good as some of the Essence product, but the product itself is good. So I'm not regret of getting that highlighter. And obviously I really enjoy the lipstick as a free gift. The one I like the best, I believe, is actually Hug Me. It's a very everyday look. I've worn that one multiple times during that winter session before we turn into springtime in Australia. Bricola, Those and Carnations, and Marrakesh. I've worn them a few times, but because they were so bright, it's not an everyday look. And plus, I think that's when, did we hit another COVID? Anyway, when I was on holiday, I didn't bring any of these shades. I brought something more everyday look along with me. So I guess it's more for those, you know, end of the year event or dining out sort of sessions. At least that's how I feel. But I think apart from that Prep and Prime Primer, everything else from MAC, it was a success. And then moving on, I got a few drugstore products. First is the Maybelline Nudes of New York eyeshadows. Oh, this is when it was released. I always thought it released early this year, so it was actually 2020 August. Probably even like a few months before when I bought it. But that's a really pretty eyeshadow, and I wonder why I haven't been reaching out to it even more. I definitely worn that eyeshadow look during that video. I really enjoyed it. All the shades works pretty well. The combinations are beautiful, and you can also create a few different looks. It's not like a variety of looks for sure because it's nude shade, but I think that's one of the best Maybelline's eyeshadow performance they've got so far. It's way better than their lemonade craze or like the soda pop. I actually don't have the soda pop here with me, like I've never owned that palette, but I know the lemonade one is one I'm trying to empty it. I enjoyed it but not as much as the Nudes of New York. So if I get the choice to pick one only, I'll definitely go Nudes of New York. And I like the design of the palette, like the pen size and everything, and the overall eyeshadow palette size is also kind of travel friendly, not as bulky or too big as some of the others. And then I've got two McoBeauty products, two of their limited edition. One is their winter edition mini lip crayon side. So I believe it got 5 or 6 little crayons in it. I've already threw away half of it because it's just gotten bad. It came with a very fruity fragrance, strong fragrance scent, which I don't mind. But you can definitely notice when it's gone bad, like the fragrance become an actual crayon scent. That's when it's completely bad to use on the lips. And so I've only got a few left here with me. The colors are okay, longevities are fine. I just have a lot of lipsticks and I feel like these are some of the products I can avoid purchasing in the future, but I was sure they're on sale. That's why I bought it. I was testing out, trying to see how they go because I really like McoBeauty, their peach limited edition lipstick and lip gloss. Both of them are my favorite, but I don't think their lip crayon, at least that particular winter edition, is nowhere near as good as the peach collection. And I've also got their limited edition, winter edition lip gloss. That's a very pretty gloss. I've used that multiple times. I think their gloss formula are way better than their regular lipstick crayon form. That is also why I have been getting more McoBeauty lip product a lot. Did I buy some in the first season here, 2021? I can't remember, but I wasn't so craving for it because I know it can be hit or miss. And then I've got a random purchase here of the L'Oreal Paris Colored Riche Lipstick 362. I still remember this one as an impulsive purchase. Probably only used it once since I bought it. In one of the videos, I cannot remember which one. Definitely something I can avoid. Formula is fine, it's just a shade, it's not my shade. I think it's got shimmers in it, that's why I like it. Like the one on my lips today is from Marc Jacobs. They're I don't know if it's a limited edition, but it's got a like leopard print on the cap. This one got shimmers in it, and I also put another layer of gloss. I like very sparkle lipsticks for certain occasions, like today. I feel like I just need my lips go so sparkle, not particularly juicy, but really shine for some reason. So that's why I bought that one, but I don't think it was the best color match for my lips. So yeah, that can definitely be avoided. And then we dive into some skincares. I've got a whole e.l.f. set here because I did a e.l.f. skincare review later on during that August to October time. So I'll leave that video link somewhere here for you guys to have a look. I really enjoy their vitamin C serum. It's a vitamin C derivative, but it was working so well. And I really like their packaging because most of the packaging that we see these days are in their dark packaging, like laboratory bottles, where e.l.f.'s vitamin C serums in a very lovely pro-colored shiny packaging, which it just brings that happy vibe and you feel like this is something you should use in the morning, right? So I quite like that packaging. And then I've got the antioxidant booster drops. I've already repurchased that one. That drop is only coming within 15 ml, so it's quite small, but it was so good. It got a lot of good ingredients in there, peptide and all the hyaluronic acid and stuff. The details will be in that particular video, so I won't spend my time like hours on it, but I really enjoyed it, recommended. I think I also mentioned it at the end of the year favorite skincare, if I remember correctly, but that's definitely something I enjoy, and I would definitely repurchase. And it's travel friendly, and with 15 ml you don't feel like you can't finish it up before it gone bad, and you can mix with other serums, creams. Like it's just a multi-purpose drop and it's antioxidant, so I really enjoy that one. And then the e.l.f. Jet Set Hydration Kit, that's a absolutely no-no. Everything from that line I think is not for someone, well, at least like me, looking for a bit of more ingredient hydration at least. I think it's really suitable for like teenage groups where you're just getting into no skincare, trying out something, and you having a very oily skin that you don't need a lot of locking of that water molecules, more just for a touch up of hydration. I think it's definitely not enough for me, stressfully working every day, staying up late every night. So yeah, that's a no-no. And I literally just finished some of the product very recently. It just took me that long to struggle, and I finished them eventually, like pushing myself, forcing myself to finish it. So that's definitely not recommending. I will not repurchase. And then I've got 2 Clinique products. I think they're giving buying one full size different moisturizing product to give you one of their vitamin C booster, and I was really enjoying that booster. That's why I bought the other one. So the vitamin C booster, I literally just use it recently. I know it's been like a year since I get the time to use it because I've got that many vitamin C products lying up. And even after a year, because it was an activation packaging, so it was well preserved within, and I definitely avoid the heat, avoid the sunlight. So actually still clear color because it's 10% pure ascorbic acid. So I'm really impressed. The only thing I don't like is it's such a small bottle. It's got 10 mils and it's quite expensive. So that's probably the only downside. But if I ever get to have like buy one get a free one, or you know, they always spend $60 to give you a full pack of like their free gifts, I would consider repurchase that one because I think it's working out very well, particularly for preserving the active ingredients. Performance wise on my face, I've only been using it just for the last 3 days maybe. I think it's not as glowy, as shiny as the Timeless one, which is more affordable and it's 20% ascorbic acid. It's actually really mild. It's just like a hyaluronic acid in my opinion, like when I use it, but it's actually vitamin C, and I don't find that one is being like stinging around my face because that's only 10% ascorbic. I think it's the price will stop me repurchasing because I reckon it's a little bit too expensive considering how many bottles that you will use it up in a year just using the Clinique ones. And then I've also got their different moisturizing BB gel. I've never used it. It's still there. I tried it twice but not actually used it. I need to bring that one out because it's been too long. It's so embarrassing. And then I've got a few Dr. Levin's mask. I did a full review on the mask, their facial mask, eye masks, and lip mask as well. The Smoothing Complex Ultra R4, 2 masks I've already used. Ultra R4 is where they're having like 360 round appearances like this. It's definitely something that you have to close your eyes to use it. If you open your eyes, it will definitely, like the top half will flip down. I found it's really good if you want to have a sister's time or mother-daughter time. Like I really enjoy doing that and chatting with my mom. If it's just using by myself, I actually cut into half because I just like putting my mask while I'm doing other things, making myself busy. But it's a good collagen eye mask. It's really moisturized for temperature purpose. I don't found any eye mask is giving a like long-term wrinkle feeling effect. It's all temporarily giving that hydration, but some of the masks even don't give that purpose. So I think it's quite good. I definitely recommend get it on half price sale. The other one is their Smoothing Complex mask. Is that the one the half? It's really good for travel because it doesn't contain any serum. The serum was within. When you put it on your face, it sticks onto your face. So it's really iron friendly, mask free. It's quite expensive, and from the hydration level, it's definitely good. But you know, sometimes you just like that really heavy serum dripping all over your face. You feel like you're sinking into it. This is not one of those masks. So I will repurchase if I'm going on travel, particularly if it's like a business trip where I really want to keep everything nice and neat and still give that hydration. But since at the moment with COVID, I don't think that's happening very soon. So yeah, I haven't have the need to repurchase it. And then I've got a few sunscreens apparently. There's one is Ropase Ultra Fluid Sunscreen. This was a repurchase because I really loved it when I first used it and I used up the entire bottle. But from the second bottle, because I was testing so many sunscreens, I found it was no longer my favorite. However, some people really love Ropase. I just have one big issue, is just peeling around my face, especially around my hairline. Apart from that, it's a perfect sunscreen to work with my foundations or just worry about itself, as long as I don't have the peeling. Some of the days are good, some days are really bad. I don't know if it's me or I don't know. It's just consistently having that intermittent peeling on my face when I use it. So I definitely will not repurchase. I might give it to my mom, and then my mom was really loving it, I remember, so she can have it. I'm more than happy to pass it on to her. And then there's the Keratin Sunscreens. There's the sensitive one, anti-aging one, matte finish, and the Kiss sunscreen. I love the Kiss one the best. All the others are very similar. I don't see a huge difference, and the matte one is only SPF 30. If I have to repurchase from choosing from these ones, I'll definitely go with the Kiss. Also, Keratin has a aqua velvet. That's also pretty good option, but stay away from the sensitive, anti-aging, and matte because they're not worth your money. They're just marketing purpose. And I've also got a Cancer Console Sensitive Sunscreen SPF 50. I believe this is a combination of chemical and physical sunscreens, and I probably put it into my top 5 2020 sunscreen recommendation video. I think it's about time that I do another top 5 because we're getting towards the end of the year. I need to mark it on my list and to find my favorite ones and recommend it to you guys. But anyway, I think that was a good one. It gives a little bit of white cast, which I call it as brightening because I use I keep mixing up sunscreen and foundations today, like using foundations afterwards. But if you don't, and if you have a darker skin, you might find this a little bit as a more towards a white cast rather than a brightening effect. So that's something to mark. But apart from that, it was really good, not stinging around my eyes. And because it's mixed the chemical and the physical, so some of the sensitivity is definitely going to be reduced. So I think that's a good thing. I've also got the Cancer Console Repellent Sunscreen SPF 30. I've only used it twice. Sunscreen wise it's good. I haven't been able to test it out if it get rid of the insects or the mosquitoes because I bought it when it was not in summer, and during the summertime I forgot to bring it with me. So yeah, that was just silly me. But sunscreen performance is okay, and I haven't been testing out that many sunscreen that contain repellent because that's a main factor, right? I need to dedicate it into testing that particular factor, get myself near the water where mosquitoes everywhere, see how I go. But I'll give you guys an update once I get to that. And then I think I've also got Anti-Pose H2O Ultra Hydrating Water Gel and a serum that comes as a gift. Haven't used any of those. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at these. So I need to get my hands onto those. That's a good for me to do the recap that I know I've been owning this product for more than 12 months and I haven't been even opening it. I need to open them, get them on my face before they're gone expired. But overall speaking, looking at August, it was pretty heavy purchasing. There was a lot of stuff in there. Half makeup, half skincare, and I quite like the fact that I don't have as many products as not being used or dislike. There's only a few which is more towards skincare, so I think because I really tend to stick to one skincare till the end of it and then open up a new one, and I've only got one face. I do share with my mom and my nan, and that's still 3 faces only. And I'm testing a lot of stuff anyway, so I think I need to slow down on purchasing more skincare. I've been trying not to, but yeah, I've got enough for me to last another 2 years. If there's ever a skincare COVID situation happening, a lockdown of skincare, I'll be totally fine. Don't worry about me. Makeup wise, it wasn't too bad, but there was a lot of lipsticks that I can see, and I have 2 little drawers of lipsticks at the moment, so I definitely need to stop purchasing that. Maybe it's a bit late saying that now because it's been 12 months, but it's never too late to start. Control yourself, okay? So yeah, I really like doing recaps just to see how I feel about everything, if it's worth to repurchase. Like from all of the product, the only thing that I've already repurchased is that e.l.f. antioxidant booster. So I know amount of everything that I already have, I really love to the point that I even repurchased that. And I think that's really helpful in terms of me, not just me saying I love it, it's like to what extent that I really enjoyed it. So let me know if you like watching these videos. I got this idea from CindyLou, her YouTube channel. And I'm just looking at the next shopping haul that I've got here is called 2020 Last Shopping Haul, Australian Sunscreen, Skincare and Makeup. So that sort of include from August. I don't think I bought anything in September, but what can I remember? All the way to mid-December, because that's when I recorded, I remember. So I'll do another one at the end of this year just to see how I go with all these products. I'm just quickly flipping through the videos. I've got some of them and some of them are no longer there, and some I haven't get a chance to use it, so we'll see how we go. But that is all for today's recap. I really enjoy doing this because I can know exactly how I go with everything, and if you have a habit of recording things that you buy or some sort of format of trying to see, you can flip it through to see what you've got 12 months ago and how you go today, and time will literally be the best test to let you know whether or not you need this many of product to all purchase within a month. Anyway, stop rambling around. Let's just end the videos here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribe down below. I hope you had a great day. Let's stay safe and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.